Bo Nickel just head kick knocked out Rodolfo Vieira. Bo Nickel just head kicked, knocked out Rodolfo Vieira. I can't believe it. Wow, that's crazy. Rodolfo Vieira just got head kick knocked out by Bo Nickel. What a crazy knockout right there. There you go. That was insane. He's still down on the ground. Dude, Bo Nickel just killed him. Open stance. Straight head kick. Out. My goodness. Boom. Wow, that was impressive. That was an insane head kick by Bo Nickel. Open stance. Bo Nickel, southpaw, right foot forward, head kick. Crazy, 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 crazy. That was insane. That was insane, dude. That was insane. That was insane. I can't believe that. Bo Nickel just head kick KO. That was insane. You know, trying to get all this. My goodness, that was crazy. That was insane. I can't believe he just did that. Head kick knockout Bo Nickel. Well, I guess I can't talk crap about Bo Nickel striking anymore when he just head kick knocked out somebody. That was impressive, though. I'm not going to lie. Impressive. Bo Nickel is going to be on that White House card now. That's a good comeback win. You know, you lose to RDR like that. Looked like he pretty much quit. Looked like he gave up. And now having a head kick knockout win against Rodolfo Vieira, who is a respectable grappler, good fighter. Bo Nickel did have a strong bounce back win right there. Looking real nice. I don't know. That's cringe. If you're going to say the F word, don't say frick. You might as well just say it, you know? All right. Bo Nickel, he's back. I don't even know who's ranked 15th right now in the middleweight division, but I guess he's fighting him. He's got to have a ranked fighter now, you know? But I guess he's going to the White House. He is getting better, and I think he's only 28 years old. He is getting better. 28 years old. His striking has improved. He just head kick knocked out Rodolfo Vieira. Yep. He's definitely fighting on the White House card now. That's a good post-fight speech right now, you know. Yep. Great performance. Great head kick knockout. Bo Nickel's back. I don't know if he's going to be champion, but knocking out Rodolfo Vieira like that, he pretty much stunned him the entire fight. First 2 rounds, beating him up. 3rd round, head kick KO. He's back. He looking good. Yeah, good performance. All right, main card starting now. 10 p.m. About time. Let's go. Let's do this. Let's just hope that the stream holds up because, you can't ever trust ESPN live streaming, and Spectrum too. Can't trust it. Oh, man, this is going to be such a good card. Opening up the fight, Dariush, BSD. Listen, BSD could definitely win. He's the favorite. Dariush missed weight. I get it. But we've got to acknowledge Benoit Saint-Denis' grappling is crap. We saw that against Mauricio Huffy. It's crap. First fight on the card, though, is going to be good, though. I'm glad that they took Bo Nickel off of the main card, but if he did have that head kick knockout in the main card, it would have definitely amped up the card more, just saying. But I still think BSD Dariush is a better fight on the main card, rightfully so. Deserves $80, not Bo Nickel and Rodolfo Vieira. Just saying. All right, final picks. Islam Makhachev. Easy win. Not easy, but he's going to win. Valentina Shevchenko. Sean Brady. Leon Edwards. Beneil Dariush. Leon Edwards and Beneil Dariush being underdog picks. I think those are pretty good picks. I think they are. I think you can easily win money on them. Oh, man, I'm so ready for this. If Islam Makhachev somehow loses to Jack Della Maddalena, does that mean he's in top 5 pound for pound? Does that mean he's top 3 pound for pound? I don't know. Beating a pound for pound guy does give you a big bump, especially a guy who's number 2 pound for pound. But if JDM is only, if he's only or has beaten, Gilbert Burns, Bilal, and Islam, I don't know if that's greater than Volkanovski twice, Charles Oliveira, Dustin Poirier, a 15-fight unbeaten streak, Just saying. Oh, I'm so ready. Let's go, boys. UFC 322. Huge card. Beneil Dariush, Benoit Saint-Denis, first fight on the main card. I'm hyped. I am hyped. Let's do this. We already know. We got the picks. We're looking good right now on picks. 2 underdog picks. Beneil Dariush, Leon Edwards. I got Rodolfo Vieira wrong. I kind of felt like I was going to get that wrong, but, it's all right. Right now we are 6 for 9 on picks. I hope y'all can see this. Maybe not. 6 for 9. Beneil Dariush, Leon Edwards, Sean Brady, Valentina Islam. Let's go. Dude, if Zhang Weili beats Valentina, that's another massive underdog. That's also a good pick, too. Picking Zhang Weili, she could definitely beat Valentina. All right. I wonder if the UFC is going to change their intros and how their pay-per-view stream is, I guess, with the music and how it's edited, if they go or when they go to Paramount, is ESPN in charge of how it's edited, the music behind it, or is that the UFC itself, Just a question. Chemo Traveler. Hello, my friend. Hello. Islam win? I think so. I think Islam wins. I don't know. Every time I think Islam winning, I just see Jack Della Maddalena piecing up Islam on the feet and just overworking him. But I'm picking Islam. I think Islam will do it. I think he's the better overall fighter. He's got the grappling, the striking, and he's also tough. It's only happened one time ever, Islam getting knocked out, you know? I don't know. It's going to be interesting. I'm picking Islam Makhachev. I'm sticking to it. I think Jack Della Maddalena might get exposed on the grappling. I don't know. I don't know. First fight, though, on the main card. It's true, my friend. Link, bro. Yo, honestly, if y'all want a good link for the card, go to, I think it's like Stream East Y2 link or something. Stream East 2 link, Y2 link, something like that. Stream East Y2 link or one link, something like that. .com. There you go. That should work. Stream East Y something. Hopefully that helps y'all out. Trying to help out. Trying to help some people out. Stream East. Also, I think you could just look up meth streams probably. It's probably, I don't know. I bought the pay-per-view because it helps when I'm live streaming, like it's on point. There's no lag or nothing. It makes me feel good about myself too. But try meth streams. That might work. Or go to Reddit, go to Twitter, look up UFC 322 live stream link. I'm sure there's something. I know a lot of people talk about Joe Rogan commentating and DC, but I like the feel of Joe Rogan's voice on a pay-per-view card. I do like the feel of it because it feels like it's meaningful, like it's a big pay-per-view card, but the things that come out of Joe Rogan's mouth during the pay-per-view is what bugs me. I saw it earlier where he was talking about the Muay Thai cups, someone getting kicked in the nuts, and he's like, you got to have steel Thai cups, the leverage you get from them. It's just, I don't know. He's very repetitive on the broadcast booth. Islam Makhachev is a -305 favorite. Jack Della Maddalena +245 underdog. Insane odds right there. If you're the betting man, I'm picking Islam to win. But for money, +245 underdog, putting $100 on it, not bad. I mean, not 100, maybe $10, but JDM beating Islam would be insane. All right, come on. Can we get these fights started? It's 10:07 right now. Come on. Why are we not getting Beneil Dariush and BASD at this point? Dude, oh my God. This card just feels special. I don't know if maybe it's just we've been deprived of good UFC cards. Like UFC 321 wasn't terrible. Tom Aspinall, Sorgon wasn't terrible. The main event was obviously the best part about that card. Umar was fun to watch, him and Mario Batista. But like Mackenzie Dern and Verna Jandaroba, that's not really, getting me going. Also, 320 wasn't terrible, but nothing crazy. 319 was pretty good. Hamzat, DDP. You also had Carlos Prates spinning back elbow against Jeff Neal. You had Lerone Murphy, Aaron Pico. That was a pretty good card. 318 was trash. That was Dustin Poirier and Max Holloway. 317 was pretty good. That was Oliveira Topuria. Then you had Fight of the Year on that card. Brendan Royval and Joshua Van. So I would say this is probably the first card since 317 maybe that's been very good, but this is definitely the best card of the year, without doubt. Also, I hope y'all like my cup right here. Did we just become friends? Fire. Coffee. At 10 o'clock at night. Valentina Shevchenko, there's a part of me that feels like she's going to look really old and stiff in this fight, and Valentina is just going to have the speed, the burst, be able to explode at any moment. Pause. But I could be wrong. I'm picking Valentina to win because I think she is the better striker. She can counter strike a lot better. She can hit the angles. But there is a part of me where I think Zhang Weili, being the smaller fighter, she's going to be faster. She's going to be able to grapple. She can surprise Valentina. Also, her at 125 might be even better than her at 115. Zhang Weili just makes every fight so bloody, makes it a war. Like the Tatiana Suarez fight, Zhang Weili was losing that first round. She lost that first round. Then rounds 2, 3, 4, and 5, she came out and looked phenomenal, just ragdolling Tatiana Suarez. That's going to be an interesting fight. And then Sean Brady, Michael Morales. I'm going back and forth on that fight too. There's a part of me feeling like Sean Brady should easily out-grapple Michael Morales, but then I'm like, Michael Morales could hit like a spinning back kick, a crazy combination, and just flatline Sean Brady, you know? I'm so hyped for this. It is 10-10, and the first fight still has not happened yet. It's still not walking out. At any moment now, you know? Any moment. I think I'm debating on this. I don't know. I might make a video about it. But welterweight division might be, like right now in the current state, might be the best division we've had in the past 10 years. In terms of quality of fighters, former champions that are still like in it, like Kamaru Usman, Leon Edwards, Bilal Muhammad, and the amount of young guys, this really is like the best division in the past 10 years. And we're getting a WWE promo right now on a UFC pay-per-view card. Survivor Series, War Games, San Diego, be there. It's WWE. I think I could be a promoter, just saying. All right, BSD versus Beneil Dariush. About to walk out, about to happen. All right, finally, first fight. I think people are sleeping on Beneil Dariush. Yes, he gets knocked out and loses against almost everybody who's like a top 5 fighter, but he does expose crappy fighters. And I think BSD is, I don't know. I just don't think BSD is a good fighter. I could be wrong. I got hated on so badly when I said BSD was a bad fighter against Mauricio Huffy. I had like 3,000 comments saying I didn't know what I was talking about, which a lot of them are probably true. Dude, Benoit Saint Denis has got head trauma. This dude speaking is hilarious. Dariush has just been in the UFC for so long. It just feels like this dude, at any moment, he's got to be done, you know? Like it's over. Yep, Dariush is going to win this fight, dude. Dariush has got to win this fight. I just want to be good on my picks, you know? 5 straight finishes, and then he lost to Charles Oliveira and Armin Sarukian. Who did he last lose to? Was it Armin Sarukian? Beneil Dariush? I think it was. Because Charles Oliveira knocked him out in like the first round. And then then Sarukian knocked him out in the first round with like a knee. Walking out. All right. Here we go. Finally. It's only 10, 15. It takes them 15 minutes. You pay for an $80 pay-per-view card, and it takes them 15 minutes before they even get the first fight going. Like, why are we waiting so long? Okay, are we just waiting for 15 minutes so like people can like put their credit card information in? It's like, okay, finally people are watching. Like, what are we doing? Why is this shit taking so long? Benoit Saint-Denis, former French Special Forces guy. So he's probably seen some like crazy shit. He's probably seen some people, unalive themselves, do some crazy things. It's just like he had 2 straight losses to Dustin Poirier and Renato Moicano. Like, got badly beat by Renato Moicano. Then went on a 2-fight winning streak, back-to-back wins against someone that's not even that good. And then Mauricio Huffy, where he like looked decent. And then apparently he's back. He's like a threat in the division. Like, I don't know. I guess this is a good test. Beneil Dariush is a good test. But even then, though, I just don't think BSD is that good of a fighter. Maybe I'm just hating because the way he beat Mauricio Huffy, but all right. I like BSD. I think he hits hard, but the dude is just, I don't know. I just don't think he's technically sound. And Beneil Dariush coming out too. Man of God. Is that his nickname? Beneil Dariush? I did not know Beneil Dariush was from Iran. That's crazy. Got that salt and pepper hair. Looking clean. I think Dariush makes this a grappling fight. I think Dariush goes in here. He's going to throw a ton of body kicks. He's going to look sloppy with the hands like he always does. Dariush is going to look sloppy with the hands, but he's going to land body kicks, get BSD to back up, start to go for a single leg, maybe attack the back of BSD, make this a grappling fight. That's how I'm predicting this fight. I don't see BSD having a grappling chance against Dariush. I don't see it. Don't see it. Dariush is tied second most wins in UFC lightweight history with 17. Sixth most top position time. Remember the fight Dariush had against Tony Ferguson? That was so sad, man. He just he killed Tony Ferguson. All right. Time to be up. 10:20. Oh my gosh. Joe talking about the Jakar close fight. Dariush, 36 years old, even though he looks 150. He missed weight. Dang, he got fined 25% of his purse. 2 pounds over. How is he 2 pounds over? Just insane. Almost. All right. Dude, I swear, I don't have trust in Beneil Dariush. There's a feeling that he's going to get flatline knocked out, but I got him winning. I think he is smart enough to not get knocked out. I think he will throw enough body kicks where BSD will respect him and he will make this a grappling fight. I may be wrong. I probably will be wrong, but I've got faith. I got trust. Trust me, daddy. But if BSD beats Beneil Dariush, this is a great 3-fight win streak. 200 favorite right now. Minus 200. 5-2 as a UFC favorite. All right. Dariush is looking good, though. Like, he looks like in shape, looking slim. It's just Dariush's striking just looks so funky sometimes, you know? I just don't know if I could trust him. He's fighting out of Iran. Beneil Dariush's game plan in this has got to be to pressure BSD. I don't think BSD is a good fighter when he's on the back foot. I mean, I don't think anybody really is a good fighter when someone pushes you on the back foot, but all right. Here we go. Fight starting. Beneil Dariush, BSD. Herb Dean's reffing. All right, let's go. Let's do this. Dariush with the leg kicks early. Oh, Dariush, massive leg kick. Oh! BSD just flatline Dariush. Oh my God. BSD just flatline Dariush. Are you serious? One punch on the chin. Oh my God. How did he knock him out that bad, that quick? What was that, 20 seconds? Oh my God, Dariush. Dariush got to retire, bro. Dariush has got to retire. Bro, Dariush is so... His chin is gone. His chin is gone. Oh my gosh. What a knockout by BSD. 3-fight win streak. My goodness. Dariush just got flatlined. So he throws a nasty leg kick. Gets BSD to drop. Left hook. Left hook. That's all it was. One punch. Oh my God. Dariush had the clinch too. He had the right hand hooked behind BSD's neck, and BSD just threw a left hook over the right arm of Dariush and just knocks him out. Yeah, flatlined. That's crazy. My goodness. BSD just flatlined Dariush after me just ranting about how I wanted. That's crazy. That is crazy. Well, BSD just ruined the start of the parlay. Didn't win that. My goodness, I'm not looking good right now on picks. 6 for 10 on picks. That was quick. That was quick. $16 seconds. 16 seconds. Dariush. Oh my God, he looked so good too early on. He was throwing the leg kicks fast, the body kicks quick. And BSD just did that. This fight, it's rigged, bro. The UFC is so rigged. Someone had it in for Beneil Dariush to get knocked out in the first round. 16 seconds. That's great. Nah, Dariush is one of the best fighters of all time. BSD thanking all the veterans. What a man, dude. I just don't know if I could doubt BSD anymore. This is the second straight fight I've doubted BSD, and he has embarrassed the fighters I've picked. All right, I guess I got to start pulling for BSD because then he'll start losing. Any fighter that I start to pull for, you know, they just start getting knocked out. So I guess I'm going to start pulling for BSD, and maybe the curse will go to him. I don't know. I just can't do a check left hook drops Dariush like that. Dariush's chin is so fragile. How is it that bad? You know? Why is it that bad? He got flatline KO'd by Charles Oliveira, flatline KO by Armin Saryukian, flatline KO by Benoit Saint Denis. My goodness, BSD. Hey, number 6. He beats the number 6. Flatline KO. Benoit Dariush. That's crazy. All right. That's crazy, man. I can't believe Benoit Saint Denis just did that. Puts him in the top 10 now. He could fight someone. BSD versus Justin Gaethje would be a good fight. BSD versus Paddy Pimblett. I can't believe that, dude. Oh, my God. Benoit Dariush got flatlined like that. All right. On to the next fight. Next fight, Leon Edwards, Carlos Prates. Every fight, dude, on this main card. All right. Did I just say maybe I did a like a good jinx, I guess you could say, about how I wanted this card to go by fast? First fight literally lasts 16 seconds. Kind of insane. That's about as long as I'll last in bed. You know what I'm saying? 16 seconds. All right. Carlos Prates, Leon Edwards. If Carlos Prates knocks out Leon Edwards, I'm done betting. I'm done betting. Or I'm going to start paying fighters. Islam, bro. Islam or Jack? I'm picking Islam Makhachev. I think Jack Della Maddalena, I think he might get submitted. I don't know. Jack Della Maddalena is a dog. He's got good boxing. I'm picking Islam Makhachev. Overall, better fighter. He's got the grappling, the striking, the toughness. He's moving up a division, so he should be a little bit faster. But Jack Della Maddalena, he's not a guy to be slept on or slept with. You know what I'm saying? All I'm saying is, man, if you're picking a kangaroo over a bear, you know, might not win that fight. I'm picking Islam Makhachev. I think he beats Jack Della Maddalena. I could be wrong. Jack Della Maddalena could go in there and just smoke Islam on the feet, but I don't know. I'm thinking every time, like, Jack Della Maddalena could win this fight, I go back to the Hamzat DDP fight, where I'm like, oh, DDP could, like, easily mess up Hamzat Chimaev, and then DDP gets manhandled on the ground. So, Islam Makhachev, I'm picking. Who are you picking? Anything can happen, though. All right. Leon Edwards. Dude doesn't have the greatest chin. Got dropped by Brian Barberina. Got dropped by Nate Diaz. And he's going against Carlos Prates. Carlos Prates is a dog. It's just, I don't know if I trust Carlos Prates' grappling. I mean, the way Ian Gary manhandled Carlos Prates and made it an easy fight. I just don't know if I trust Carlos Prates. And Leon Edwards easily took down Kamaru Usman in the first fight in the first round with that trip, or the second fight, I guess. And then in the third fight, he, defensively stopped the takedowns and clinched up with Kamaru Usman pretty easily. This is also Leon Edwards' first striking fight, first striking matchup in like 4 or 5 fights. Kamaru Usman, grappler. Colby Covington, grappler. Bilal, grappler. Sean Brady, grappler. I think Leon Edwards, he should beat Carlos Prates, but, with how my picks have been looking the past 2 times, it's not looking good. If Carlos Prates goes in here in first round knockouts, people gotta be texting me in the middle of a nobody important. Random people. All right. Carlos Prates coming out here with the shades. He just looks like a stud. I like Carlos Prates so much. He looks like a stud. That's exactly why I always say you always throw something when exiting a clinch. Exactly. 100%. Carlos Prates looking like a stud. Just Carlos Prates smoking so much, though, with the Marlboro Lights and stuff. Or the Marlboro Reds. I don't know what he smokes, but it's just like, how is his gas tank good? He could make this a dog fight like how Jeff Neal did and then hit him with a crazy combination. It's hard for me to look at someone like Carlos Prates and just be like, oh, he's going to have another crazy knockout win. Like, knocking out Jeff Neal is impressive, but then doing it back-to-back and against someone like Leon Edwards just seems impossible. That's why I'm picking Leon Edwards. What's more likely, Leon Edwards to win a boring decision against Carlos Prates, or Carlos Prates to have another crazy spinning knockout or insane knockout win over Leon Edwards? Back to back like that, it just doesn't seem likely. I just don't see Leon Edwards getting flash knockout by Carlos Prates quick. It could happen. I just don't think it's going to happen. But if Prates beats Leon Edwards, we've got to start having him in the conversations for the title shot. If you knock out Jeff Neal, then knock out Leon Edwards, how are you not in the title picture? You're above Shavkat. I guess you could run a rematch with Ian Gary if he beats Bilal Muhammad, and then the number one contender fight. That fight then is the number one contender for the belt. But I don't know if Carlos Prates does something insane against Leon Edwards, he could jump Ian Gary. He could. He really could, which is insane to say because Ian Gary beat Carlos Prates. But if you head kick or do something insane against Leon Edwards, I think a lot of people have forgot, though, how good Leon Edwards' striking is, though, how good Leon Edwards is. I know people hate on him and can't stand, like, just his attitude and how he was, he is a boring fighter. He is boring, but he is a very precise striker. His counter striking is very good. And he can make this a boring technical fight and beat Carlos Prates. He really can. Leon Edwards is in shape, though. Looking good. No homo. Or full homo. No homo. Oh, I like how we added a new segment on the broadcast. Joe Rogan's keys to victory. Get respect early, speed and movement. Great keys to victory. Speed and movement. That is key in this matchup, though. Speed and movement. Oh, my goodness. I picked Leon Edwards as an underdog pick, but it feels like Carlos Prates is going to get, a knockout win. I don't know. Leon Edwards is going to make this a grappling fight. All right. Fight's about to start. First spot for about 2 announcements. Minus 150 Carlos Prates, plus 125 Leon Edwards. Yep, Carlos Prates is losing this fight. Grappling. I'm just calling it now. Calling it now before the fight starts. Calling it now. Leon Edwards win. Boring decision. Grappling. Carlos Prates. I hope so. Carlos Prates is 5-0 as UFC favorite. I ain't liking my odds right now. All right. Leon Edwards is jacked. My goodness, this dude is ready for war. If Leon Edwards, though, head kicks, knockout Carlos Prates. Let's go, Leon. I need this underdog pick. I need this money. The mortgage is on the line, boy. Let's go. Come on, Leon. All right. Fight's about to start. God, Keith Peterson. Does Keith Peterson have AIDS? Why is he so skinny? What happened? This dude's got to be sick, right? He's got AIDS or something. All right. Fight started. Let's go. Leon and Carlos, both right foot forward. Both in southpaw. Carlos throwing leg kicks early. Leon is throwing some feints early. Throwing the leg kick early, Leon. Carlos throws another leg kick. No hands have been thrown yet. Carlos just throws a jab. I think this is going to be a foot positioning fight. Whoever can get better foot positioning will win. Have better kicks and land the 1-2 better. Oh! Leon with a good combination. Leon looks fast. Carlos throwing another leg kick. Leon throwing another leg kick. Oh, Leon gets for a takedown. Leon has one underhook. Leon has Carlos against the cage. He has one hook. Carlos defending pretty well. People are already booing. Like, relax. It just started. Carlos is defending very well. Leon stomping on Carlos Prates' feet. Throwing knees on up the middle. Oh! Carlos is just talking shit to Leon while he's against the cage. it would be Leon to just hold Carlos against the cage. If I'm Keith Peterson, though, and Leon is just talking. Oh, he separates it. All right, it's separated back in the middle of the cage. Carlos throws a leg kick early. Both fighters are in southpaw, right foot forward, left foot back. Carlos is taunting Leon. Leon is getting backed up against the cage right now. Carlos is owning the center of the octagon. Knee up the middle by Carlos Prates. Oh! Nasty left hand down the middle by Carlos Prates. Leon throws a leg kick, gets Carlos wobbly. Leon with another takedown. Double leg takedown by Leon Edwards. He's to the back of Carlos Prates right now. He's got a hook in. Edwards has the back of Carlos Prates. He has one hook in. Carlos Prates is against the cage right now. Leon right now is getting comfortable. He has both hooks in. He has full back. He's got a body triangle somewhat. He's got the back of Carlos Prates. Looking for a rear naked choke. Leon Edwards is looking for a submission attempt right here. Carlos Prates is just holding up Leon. This is not good for Carlos Prates. He's just holding the entire weight of Leon on his back. Carlos is just hand fighting with Leon right now. Carlos just eating some tiny shots from Leon on his back. Why is Leon not using his other hand? Oh, Carlos is getting Leon off his back. Leon takes Carlos to the ground. He has him in half guard right now. Leon is in half guard right now, somewhat. He's on the back of Carlos Prates. He has his left hand under the chin of Carlos Prates. Carlos, he's going for a rear naked choke. 10 seconds left. Leon Edwards going for a rear naked choke. Carlos Prates is going to be able to get out of it. He's defending very well. Round one goes to Leon Edwards. Landing good leg kicks. Getting the takedown on Carlos Prates. Yeah, round one goes to Leon Edwards. Grappling very well against Carlos Prates. Getting the takedown. Landing the good leg kicks. And having control. Round one goes to Leon Edwards. Carlos Prates having these conversations with Leon, though, in the corner is not good. It doesn't look good from this point of view, you know. Maybe he's just trying to relax, trying to get in Leon's head, but, I mean, he's losing this fight so far. He defended very well, though, against the rear naked choke, so. Carlos Prates breathing pretty hard. I don't know if the cigarettes are getting to him, but. All right, round two starting. Keith Peterson, bro, there's no way he doesn't have some disease or some AIDS or something, you know. He's so skinny. All right, both fighters are back out. Southpaw stance, both fighters. Right foot forward, left foot back. What is up with all these ambulances and cop cars going by? Leon throwing some body kicks early. Oh, I forgot to start the timer. Oh, well. 4 minutes, 30 seconds. Carlos throwing some body kicks. Leon throwing an overhand left. Leon is looking for that takedown again. He's throwing things to set up for that takedown. Carlos throwing mini leg kicks. Getting Leon to turn around. Prates is still talking to Leon while he's throwing. Ooh, back and forth exchanges. Carlos Prates is landing big leg kicks and a right hand, a jab to Leon's face. Ooh. Prates is finding the range, but Leon is... Oh, my God! Oh, my God! Carlos Prates just knocked out Leon Edwards. Oh, my God! Oh, my God! Oh, my God! Carlos Prates just decapitated Leon Edwards. Oh, my goodness. He just flatlined, KO'd Leon Edwards. My God. Oh my God, Leon Edwards stepped into it. Leon Edwards was like looking for an ankle pick or something, or picking up the leg, and just got flatlined by Carlos Prates. Oh my God. Carlos Prates just flatlined Leon Edwards. What reality are we in? What reality are we in? Oh my God, dude. Carlos Prates was talking all that shit, got in Leon's head. Leon just got flatlined. I can't believe that. Oh my God. Leon Edwards just got flatlined. Okay, replay's showing. Carlos Prates just threw a left hand down the middle. He's just skipping forward, throws a left straight down the middle. Oh my God. Oh my God, just a left hand down the middle. It just went through. Oh my God. Leon's head just snaps back. Oh my God. Carlos literally just skipped forward, hit forward, and throws a left hand down the middle. What a crazy back-to-back knockout streak right there. Knock out Jeff Neal, spinning back elbow, then knock out Leon Edwards in the second round. A former champion. Bro, you could argue Carlos Prates is up for a title shot, dude. What are we doing, man? Oh, my God. Yeah, this dude is a freaking legend already. Oh, my God. How good of a knockout was that? Dude, this card, I have 3 straight underdog picks wrong. That's insane. 6 for 11, guys. I'm so glad y'all are. Oh, my God. That was crazy. Carlos Prates just doing something insane. Most knockouts since 2024. Dude, Carlos Prates really might be in the welterweight title picture right now. Back-to-back knockout wins, Jeff Neal and Leon Edwards. Dude, this was a bad loss for Leon. And Leon looked good. Leon looked so good in this fight. Second round KO, Leon Edwards gets just flatlined. Carlos Prates, undeniable. Dude, his power is unreal. How good is Ian Gary? How good is Ian Gary? All right, Joe's talking to Carlos. Dude, Carlos is an entertainer for sure. This dude. Carlos talking shit, basically saying nobody can grapple with him. Carlos basically saying how Leon is a boring fighter, how everybody hates boring fights. No one wants to watch a grappling fight. He wants to perform. He wants violence. Dude, my goodness. One punch finished Leon Edwards like that. Dude, Leon Edwards, bro. How did he get finished like that? Bro. Islam Makhachev versus Carlos Prates. Jack Della Maddalena versus Carlos Prates. Carlos Prates really might have just earned himself a title shot knocking out Leon Edwards like that. What world are we in right now? Next fight, Sean Brady, Michael Morales. It's only 10:50, and we're already on the featured fight. Boy, let's go! Dude, let's go. What a freaking card this is so far, dude. What a card. The fact that we're getting all these knockouts, Bo Nickel, head kick knockout, BSD knocking out Dariush, Carlos Prates knocking out Leon Edwards. Wow. All right. All right, boys. That was insane. That was insane. Yeah, that's a title shot for Carlos Prates without a doubt. You kind of, I mean, I don't know. I guess we'll see how Sean Brady and Michael Morales looks. Oh, Carlos Prates is arguing with Dana White about doing a face-off for the main event. Carlos Prates really wants to do a face-off in the for the main event on whoever wins. All right. Sean Brady, Michael Morales. If Sean Brady submits Michael Morales, though, quicker than what Carlos Prates just did, he's obviously next. But if Sean Brady doesn't win this and Michael Morales flash KOs Sean Brady, run Carlos Prates, Michael Morales, #1 contender for the title, you know? That was amazing, though. That was an amazing knockout by Carlos Prates. Oh, my gosh. Crazy. That was crazy. Yeah. If Michael Morales somehow KOs Sean Brady like in stunning fashion, run Michael Morales, Carlos Prates, #1 contender. They've already got the promo for UFC 323. Marab, Peter Yan. Dude, I can't believe Leon Edwards, dude. What a downfall Leon Edwards has had. Getting beat by Bilal the way he did, then getting submitted by Sean Brady, then getting flash KO by Carlos Prates. Like, what are we doing, Leon? What are we doing, son? Is Leon's career following how Tyron Woodley's went, where he was a dominant fighter, became champion, and then once he lost badly to the upcoming fighters in the division, you know? It's starting to look like that. The fact, dude, the way history repeats itself is insane. Tyron Woodley and Leon Edwards is having a very similar career. My goodness. All right, next fight, though. Sean Brady, Michael Morales. Dude, this main event is going to be insane. I'm ready for the co-main event. The main card for UFC 323 looks pretty good, actually. I didn't know it was this stacked. Brandon Moreno, Tatsuro Tairo, Pantoja, Joshua Van, Marab, Peter Yan, Henry Cejudo, and Peyton Talbot. Pretty good fight. Jan Blachowicz is on the card, looking good. Bogdan Guskov. Yeah, it's a pretty stacked card. UFC 323. UFC 323 looking pretty nice. Oh, man. Sean Brady. Michael Morales. I'm hyped for that. And I'm getting tired. Sean Brady. 18-1. Michael Morales 18-0. The thing about Michael Morales is, dude, he's 26 years old. Like, do you not think he's going to get exposed in this fight? Like, maybe he doesn't. Maybe he just puts on a striking clinic against Sean Brady. But I feel like when you're 26 years old, you're 18-0. That is a very good pro record. But it almost feels like you're being, like, sped run, you know, into these positions. And being 26 years old, how much experience, how much adversity have you had to go through, you know. I think Sean Brady has just faced better competition than Michael Morales, but I could be wrong. You know, there are phenomenons that happen. Michael Morales pulling off an upset win. Dude, I've got a hair on my hat. Michael Morales pulling off an upset win against Sean Brady wouldn't be surprising, but being 26 years old, that would be the surprising part. Michael Morales looking like, you know, he looks like he might download Grindr if you're catching my feel. Nothing wrong with that either. Hey, listen, I support everybody. I'm just saying, he might be on the Grindr app. All right, Sean Brady. Sean Brady's gonna make this a wrestling clinic without a doubt. Michael Morales though is just so tall. My goodness, dude, I can't stop yawning. I need an energy drink. It is crazy though to say Michael Morales like knocking out Neil Magny. Like Neil Magny is a good fighter, but like the way he finished Neil Magny was impressive. But to finish Gilbert Burns the way he did, like in round 1, and just make him curl up in a ball, insane. UFC 322, dude. What a good card so far. What a good card to end off the year. Obviously, we still have UFC 323, but this is probably the last good thing about the UFC before they go to Paramount. Like, this card, the fills, the knockouts, the people on this card, Islam, JDM, Weili, Valentina, Leon, Carlos. Michael Morales looking very tall, built, walking out right now. All right. Fighting out of Ecuador. I don't know. I mean, he is very tall, so he might, have pretty good takedown defense, but being that tall, the moment Sean Brady gets you to the ground, I feel like you're going to be scrambling, like trying to get up. Like, I think Sean Brady's going to have, fairly easy control once he gets you to the ground if you're Michael Morales. Could be wrong. I've been wrong 3 fights in a row. Michael Morales is on a different run, though. 18-0, having back-to-back knockout wins against Neil Magny and Gilbert Burns is very impressive. But, again, going back to what I just said, which I was wrong, Carlos Pratas knocking out Leon Edwards. Is it likely of Michael Morales to go 19-0, 26 years old, and knocking out someone like Sean Brady? It's not likely, but it could happen. Dude, if Michael Morales if he knocks out Sean Brady. All right. We've been going for an hour, and for some reason, dude, this just feels like it's been 5 minutes with these fights. Not even 5 minutes. If Sean Brady wins, though, they're definitely going to try and put him on that UFC White House card for the welterweight title shot, because he's like the only American contender, I think, for any belt right now. There's not really, besides John Jones in the heavyweight division. Cyril Gahn is French, light heavyweight division. There's not even a contender right now in the light heavyweight division. The way Pereira just beat Magomed Ankalaev. Yuri, I guess, but he's already lost twice to Alex Pereira. Middleweight, Hamzat I mean, there isn't really any contender. I mean, Nasruddin Imavov, but he's French. Welterweight, Sean Brady's like the only contender that's American. Lightweight, not even Patty Pimblett, Armis Ryukian, Dan Hooker. None of these guys are American. Featherweight division, you don't really have nobody. Sean Brady's like the last hope for America, for the USA, to have like a contender as like a champion, you know. So if he wins, they're definitely going to try and put him on the White House card without a doubt. Sean Brady is a stud, but dude, with how these fights have been going tonight, I would not be surprised that Michael Morales knocks out Sean Brady. Sean Brady is covered, though, in some sick tats, so I will say. No homo. Mark Goddard checking. All right. Sean Brady minus 140 favorite. Michael Morales plus 120 underdog. So it is going to Michael Morales a little bit more and more. People are probably looking at how these knockout wins. Oh, dude, he's 25? I thought he was 26. That's got to be an error. Michael Morales is the same age as me, and he's 18-0, fighting at Madison Square Garden. What am I doing with my life, man? All right, this is about to be insane. Dude, Michael Morales, man, he came out of nowhere. In 2023, 2024, not many people was looking at him, and then having the knockout win over Neil Magny, put him up on the spot, and then knocking out Gilbert Burns. Just put him in this position where it's impressive. Fighting out of Mexico. First time closing as a underdog in 7 UFC fights. All right. All right. Here we go. Final pick, I'm saying Sean Brady. He out-grapples Michael Morales. I think Michael Morales is a good fighter, good striker, but I think he's going to be tested. Sean Brady is a dog, but he has been knocked out before, against Bilal too. Mike Morales has got power. He's got the reach. So he's going to probably look to throw a lot of body kicks early. But here's the thing, though. Michael Morales has to be careful with throwing the kicks, though, because Sean Brady will catch him and run him to the ground. So I wouldn't be surprised if maybe Michael Morales just keeps this at range with the jab, the 1-2. All right. Fight starting. All right. I have to remember to start the timer this time and next time. All right. Fight starting. Sean Brady clearly is a smaller fighter, looks smaller. Michael Morales is tall. Leaning over, though. Weird stance by Michael Morales. He's definitely anticipating for a takedown. His hands are low. Looking to get the underhooks early. Sean Brady throwing leg kicks early. Circling out. Michael Morales pumping that jab out. Getting that reach. Michael Morales just pumping out the jab, not doing anything to expose himself to a takedown early. Sean Brady's just throwing those leg kicks, looking for the inside positioning. Sean Brady's just throwing those leg kicks. Sean Brady's pumping that jab early, getting into that inside position. Getting Michael Morales to back up. He's looking for that takedown, looking to get his hands up. Ooh, Michael Morales is getting Sean Brady to back up. Ooh, Sean Brady throwing a low kick, getting it checked. Ooh, Michael Morales piecing up Sean Brady. He's against the fence. Michael Morales is piecing up Sean Brady. Sean Brady's hurt. Sean Brady clinched up with Michael Morales. Brady is hurt. Michael Morales is piecing up Brady on the feet. Michael Morales taking his time, landing his shots, placement shots right now. Michael Morales is very patient right now, not exposing himself at all. Sean Brady just landed a very nice left hook, though. Michael Morales is loading up. Ooh, Michael Morales landing some nice hooks. Sean Brady attempted a takedown, couldn't get it. Michael Morales throwing looping shots, getting Sean Brady backed up. Michael Morales just throwing big right hands, just throwing big bombs. Brady's having a very hard time closing the distance, trying to get that inside. Michael Morales is just placing his shots. Ooh, Brady's keeping his chin up. He has to be careful. He's going to get flatlined if he's not careful. Michael Morales keeping his hands low. Oh, Michael Morales pieced up Brady. Oh, my God, he's finished. Fight's over. Michael Morales just finished Sean Brady on the feet. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Michael Morales just finished Brady on the feet. Oh, my God. Dude, what is this card right now? Oh, my God. Michael Morales just pieced up Sean Brady, just finished him on the feet. Oh, my God. What is happening, dude? What is happening? Sean Brady just got finished on the feet. Oh, my God. Sean Brady got pieced up on the feet. Michael Morales made it look easy. Michael Morales just throwing overhand rights. Oh, my God. Michael Morales, 25 years old, and just did that to Sean Brady. Dude, back-to-back insane knockouts in the welterweight division. Dude, oh, my God. This card is insane. Michael Morales just throwing big bombs, left hooks, overhand rights. There's a right hook. While Brady was coming in, Michael Morales just throwing right hooks and overhand rights. Michael Morales steps up forward, throws an overhand right uppercut, left hook, and just hammer fist. And the fight will stop. Michael Morales just overwhelmed him. Just big power punches. Stun Sean Brady. Wow, Michael Morales was overlooked in this fight, and dude, that was insane. Morales looks like a damn middleweight in there, and doing that to Sean Brady. What is going on? This card is so good. My goodness. What's going on? 3 straight knockout wins on this card. Michael Morales, dude. I can see why now Michael Morales had the most questions at the press conference. Sean Brady, dude. I feel so bad for him. Well, Bro. All right, give me Michael Morales versus Carlos Prates, #1 contender. Undefeated, 19-0 now. Round 1 KO. Crazy. All right, Joe's talking to him. I mean, Michael Morales just earned himself a title shot without a doubt. "25 years old, asking Dana for a belt." Bro, I swear to God, these guys, where are they getting these guys at? Where are they finding them? 5 years ago, like, we weren't getting this. We weren't getting this. And now all of a sudden, getting guys like Carlos Prates, Michael Morales. Great post-fight speech. Michael Morales, bro. Dude, what is going on? Like, of course. Yeah. Michael Morales, man. I mean, he is a threat. 25 years old. We still didn't see much. Like, I don't know what else. I wish we would have saw more grappling. I wish we would have saw the grappling from Michael Morales. I wish we would have saw him, trying to prevent the takedowns. I wish we would have saw him try and, defend some submissions, some grappling positions, but we still know nothing about Michael Morales except for his stand-up is deadly. He has insane knockout power. He has flashy hands. He has speed. He's durable. And he just knocked out, just TKO'd the #2 welterweight in the division. Wow, that was insane. That was insane. Either Michael Morales gets a title shot or Carlos Prates, #1 contender. That's the two options. Michael Morales now with a 7-fight win streak in the welterweight division. That's insane. Michael Morales maybe versus Shavkat Rakhmonov. That would also be a fun fight. #1 contender. Wow, dude, what a freaking fight. Now we get the co-main event, Weili and Valentina, and it's 11-12. Let's go. Joanna. Insane. Insane. All right. I'm going to go use the bathroom. I'm going to be back in 2 seconds. And we back, boy. And we back. Insane. Crazy. And we back. And we back. Insane. All right. Co-main event, Zhang Weili, Valentina. Then we got the main event. This card is insane. This card is so fucking crazy. I can't believe it. I really can't. Of course, like the first time I stream, you know, it's like the most insane card. Which, you know, obviously that doesn't mean nothing, but it does feel good, I guess. But, dude, I can't believe that, man. I can't believe that. Michael Morales knocking out Sean Brady. What a crazy card. BSD knocking out Dariush, 16 seconds. Carlos Prates, second round knockout. And the way he did it, just left hand down the middle, knocking out Leon Edwards like that. And then Michael Morales having some flurries against Sean Brady and doing that. Like, that's insane. Now, co-main event, boys. Weili Valentina. Let's go. Weili versus Valentina. Let's go. Dude, what an insane card. Greatest card. Best card of the year. 3 straight finishes. BSD. Carlos Prates. And Michael Morales. What do we... if Valentina knocks out Weili and Islam... or Jack Della Maddalena knocks out Islam, it'd be insane. Yep. Weili looks really good. This is like an insane underdog story, though. I mean, Carlos Prates was the favorite, but Michael Morales being the underdog, beating Sean Brady was huge. Weili is the underdog, so if she finishes Valentina, dude, that's the thing about the UFC. You just cannot predict what's going to happen. Dude, I'm 6 for 12. Like, what is this, bro? What is this? That's insane. Rodolfo Vieira wrong. Dariush wrong. Leon Edwards wrong. Sean Brady wrong. I chose Valentina and I got Islam Makhachev. This is terrible for picks. I did choose KOed Dawkins, though. All right. Valentina. I got her winning. What an insane card. If Valentina beats Weili, though, that's without a doubt best win on her resume, best win ever she's ever had. Beating Joanna is nice, but having Weili, arguably the greatest strawweight champion of all time, huge for her. Weili just looks so scary, dude. Everybody talks about Valentina being a Russian spy. Weili is a Chinese spy. America is being infiltrated right now by spies. Weili is literally a Chinese spy, dude. This girl is a fucking tank, beating everybody's ass. This is an insane promo. It's crazy that these promos have been longer than the fights themselves. It's 11:20 and the co-main event is about to happen. We're chilling, man. We're going to be able to crank out a couple videos tonight. Be sure to tune in to Double Move MMA in the after hours, 1 a.m. That's when the videos should be posted. Immediate reaction. Let me know if y'all want me to do more live streams. This might just be a one-off because this is like obviously card of the year. I'm not really a big live streams person. I'm not really good at live streams, to be honest with you. I just can't ramble on for a long time. It's just not my strongest suit. And so this might just be a one-off. I don't know. So let me know in the comment section if you want to see more of this. Insane. Gosh, I just want to see. I picked Valentina. I would like to see Weili beat Valentina. I want to see some crazy shit. I'm already done with my bets. I've already lost my picks. I picked Valentina. At this point, I just want to see Zhang Weili do something insane. I want to see something crazy. We're like this for UFC 322. Leon Edwards getting flatline. Sean Brady losing by TKO. I want to see Zhang Weili have a flash KO against Valentina and Della Maddalena pull something off. At this point, you know, the picks are ruined. I've already lost all my money. Zhang Weili looks scary. It is crazy how long it's taken us to see Valentina versus Zhang Weili. Like, this fight feels like it should have been made like 2-3 years ago. But better late than ever. It just feels like Zhang Weili is clearly out of like the prime, you know? I guess she's still in her prime. She's just not at the beginning of it. She's definitely at the tail end of her peak. Same with Valentina. Valentina's probably not even in her prime anymore. Maybe it's just because she hasn't had a crazy performance in a long time. It feels like since the Jessica Andrade fight, Valentina just hasn't looked amazing. But I could be wrong. Zhang Weili looking jacked. 125 pounds. Definitely look good on her. She's been through some wars, though. That's what I've been saying in my pre-fight video, though. Like, Valentina, she hasn't gotten hit as much as Zhang Weili. Zhang Weili could, I don't know. Is John Wood Zhang Weili's head coach? Is that who that is? Or am I wrong? All right. Zhang Weili's officially in the cage. Where does this put Zhang Weili, though? If she beats Valentina, is she now like second greatest women's fighter of all time? Because right now it feels like it's Amanda Nunes number 1, Valentina 2, Zhang Weili 3, Joanna 4, Ronda Rousey maybe 5, 6, around there. But if Zhang Weili beats Valentina, especially if she finishes her, she number 2 greatest women's fighter of all time. How's that working? All right, Valentina walking out. I would love for these fights to end before 12:30, but with these long ass intros, my goodness. I don't get the shades. I understand they're recording, but they do look tacky. What are we doing? They look a little weird. And I like how it's clearly recording. All right. Yep. I'm picking Valentina KO. She looks badass. She's winning. I've got it. Flash KO. Valentina's going to win. KO. Calling it. Valentina is just so badass, dude. I love her. She's so technical. She's humble. She's a great striker. She's defensively sound. I like strikers that like I like brawlers. I like people that knock people out, but I like people that are just like robotic. And that's what she is. Like, she's so robotic when she fights. It's insane. Valentina is definitely she's probably my favorite women's fighter. If she defends her belt though against Zhang Weili, dude, this girl, she's got to be better than Amanda Nunes, right? Who has fought better competition, Amanda Nunes or Valentina Shevchenko? Probably Amanda Nunes, especially the names that Amanda Nunes beat. You know, Ronda Rousey, Cyborg. That's about it. What names? Felicia Spencer? You know, who has Amanda Nunes beat besides Ronda Rousey, Cyborg? Holly Holm. She knocked out Holly Holm, UFC 239. The same card where Ben Askren got flat KO'd against Jorge. All right, I'm just pulling up. Valentina looks so good, dude. She doesn't look tired. She looks in shape. Yeah, I'm picking Valentina to win. Dude, and look at her shoulders. My goodness. Yep, Valentina head kick KO. Valentina head kick KO, calling it now. Is Mark Goddard the head referee in this though? Zhang Weili looks scary, dude. Valentina looks a little bit more relaxed. It looks like Zhang Weili is a little tense. Am I projecting? Maybe. Dude, this is going to go down as one of the greatest women's fight of all time, I think. I'm calling it. Valentina versus Zhang Weili. Valentina only has a 3.5-inch reach. Not incredibly large, but still big enough where if you're a technical striker like Valentina, that can be your advantage. Zhang Weili 36, Valentina 37. Not insane discrepancy in the age or anything. Just the reach, 3.5-inch reach. Zhang Weili looks tense, man. She looks like she's feeling the moment. Valentina looks like she's ready. She's ready for war. Am I saying this because I put money on Valentina? Yes. Do I also think Valentina might be the greatest women's fighter of all time? Yes. All right. Gosh, I just want to see Valentina head kick KO Zhang Weili. I love Zhang Weili, but I want to see the head kick KO. I just want to be right on this card, and I want to be right on the main event. I've been wrong on every single fight so far on the main card. Who won Islam? Nah, the fight, it's about to start. The fight coming up after this. This is the co-main event. Co-main event is... Yes, sir. No problem. Zhang Weili and Valentina is happening. Tune in in about 20 minutes, I'd say. Tune in about 20 minutes. Gosh. All right. Valentina and Zhang Weili. Gosh, this is going to be insane. Thanks for replying. Yeah, no problem. Valentina. All right, come on, Valentina. Please pull off a crazy head kick knockout. You good? I don't know why you're not getting more. I don't know, bro. I don't know why I'm not getting more views. I'm not really worried about it. I just want to enjoy the fights. Crazy fights so far. First 3 fights on the main card have been insane. Benoit Saint Denis, 16-second knockout. Leon Edwards getting flatlined by Carlos Prates. And Michael Morales pulling off a crazy upset win against Sean Brady. Insane. 3 straight knockout wins on 3 straight knockouts on the main card. Insane. Tune in to the videos after, though. Maybe around 1 a.m., 2 a.m. they should be posted. Tune in. All right, fight starting. Valentina versus Weili. Gosh, this is going to be insane. I got to turn this up. Valentina looks like a fucking robot right now. All right, I'm calling it. This is going to be a KO. All right, fight started. Valentina is doing what we thought she was going to do. She's holding her stance, waiting for Weili to come in. Valentina just pumping that jab out, not hitting reach yet. Valentina is very patient so far. Oh, Weili blitzed in through a 1-2. Nasty combo. Valentina is not throwing anything. She is waiting for Weili to come in. Nasty body kick by Shevchenko. Valentina looks like she's throwing some heat right now. Weili's just floating around. Another body kick by Weili. Weili fainting. Looks like Weili is still trying to find her distance. She hasn't really landed anything besides the flurry. Valentina just threw a Superman punch. This fight's going to be dictated by Weili. She's the one that's blitzing in. She's the one being more advancing. I hope this fight does not turn out like Rose versus Carla Esparza. I am hoping to God this fight does not turn out like that. Both fighters are not wanting to get into the fire. Weili blitzing. Valentina threw a knee up the body. Valentina is on top of Weili. Side control, or no, half guard. Valentina is in half guard right now. Weili is stretching out the leg of Valentina. Valentina is in half guard. Now in guard. Weili's got her butterfly guard. Valentina's trying to get her legs inside the guard of Weili. Valentina is now in the guard of Weili. Valentina threw a nasty knee to the body, though, to initiate that takedown. Kind of crazy. Valentina is trying to get into half guard or side control. All right, they're back up on the feet. Weili threw an elbow, left hook, miss. Valentina is breathing pretty hard right now, to be honest with you. Very composed still, though. Both fighters look very good. Weili's looking really good on the feet, looking fast. Valentina is just standing still like a robot, like how she usually does. Oh! Valentina threw a spinning back elbow and landed it, but it didn't look like it affected Weili. Weili is clinched up with Valentina against the fence, looking for underhooks. She has one underhook, looking for an inside trip. Valentina reversed it. Now she has the underhook. It's going to be head position on who determines this right here. Weili just reversed it again. Oh, Valentina took Weili down. Is in side control. Weili has got to get an underhook to get anything going. Valentina is in side control. Valentina having that cross face against Weili. Valentina is having a very good grappling position right now against Weili. Weili just went back to guard. She's getting that butterfly guard, getting the hooks out. Valentina just went back to side control. Half guard now. Valentina needs to start landing some punches and elbows. Start being active on the ground. Valentina is in half guard right now. She can land some good positions. She has the crossface too, so she can land some punches with that left hand. Go to the body, go up top. Weili right now is in bottom half, trying to get to butterfly guard. Valentina still in top half. Landing some punches now. Nothing crazy. End of the round. End of the first round. I probably would give that to Valentina with the takedowns, but Zhang Weili looked really good on the feet right there, blitzing in. Valentina, though, she did get the takedowns and landing that crazy spinning back elbow, but nothing really happened of that spinning back elbow. Very close round. I would edge towards Valentina. Awesome. Nice commentary. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Try my best. I don't even know if I'm good at this, but I'm trying, man. I'm trying. I appreciate it. I like the corner talk there right now on Zhang Weili's corner. Yeah, Valentina was landing some beautiful body kicks. And just the grappling advancement. The fact that Valentina is going from the takedown to holding control, getting from guard to side control, advancing position. That's what we want to see. All right, round 2. Zhang Weili, 1-2. She's trying to find her range still. Zhang Weili definitely has the speed, but Valentina's counter striking is the thing to look for. Valentina's still holding her position. Zhang Weili is still trying to get that range down, still trying to find her distance. Valentina's just staying on the outside right now. Oh. Valentina double underhooks, gets the outside trip on Zhang Weili, is now holding half guard. Valentina is in bottom half. Zhang Weili is in bottom half. Valentina has the crossface and is looking to get the arm. She's looking for a head arm choke, I think. She's grabbing the left arm of Zhang Weili. Valentina's in a very good position right now. She's trying to go to side control. She's in side control. She got to look out for the crucifix. Valentina is in side control, and she's isolating Zhang Weili's left arm. Or right arm, sorry. Left from my view. Valentina is in a very good position right now. Valentina is looking really good. Zhang Weili is fighting from bottom side right now. Valentina is in a great position right now. A lot of submissions from this position. She can go head arm choke. She can go from a triangle she wants. She can go for a crucifix. She's in a crucifix now. Nope, she can't get it. Valentina is looking to get that crucifix, trying to isolate that left arm of Zhang Weili. Zhang Weili is just stuck right now on bottom, not being able to do anything. Valentina is trying to get that crucifix. She's trying to get that arm. She's now in crucifix. Valentina is in a great position right now. Zhang Weili, though, is defending very well. Zhang Weili is just stuck right now on bottom. Valentina has the right arm of Zhang Weili, so she could try and threaten a submission. Kimura. Americana, all those. Zhang Weili is stuck right now. She literally cannot get up. This is what we talked about in the pre-fight video. Valentina's grappling. She is very dominant. People underlook her grappling. Valentina is dominant right now. Zhang Weili back into bottom half. Valentina still has the crossface, though. Still in a dominant position. If Valentina can land some elbows, she can bloody up Zhang Weili in this position. Valentina is literally just holding Zhang Weili down. Zhang Weili is now in guard. Valentina is still on top. Valentina is now back in half guard, landing some big punches, looking to get into that crucifix position again. Trapping the arm. She has the underhook. Valentina is so dominant right now. She looks so good. Landing some shoulder strikes. I like to see Valentina land some elbows. Initiate some damage on Zhang Weili. Zhang Weili is just stuck right now in bottom half. Valentina is just dominating her with control. Finally landing some punches on the ground. Looks like Valentina is dominating right now with some punches. She's still trying to get that crucifix. She's in half guard, trying to get to that side control position. 10 seconds left. All right, that's the end of the round. Valentina won that round 2-0, without a doubt. Zhang Weili still not bloody or anything, which is kind of crazy. Still not bloody. Still clean face, but manhandled on the ground. How much longer do you think we have to wait till the main event, men's? Well, if this fight goes the distance, that's 15 more minutes, so probably 12:15, I would say. 12:15 would be the main event time. If this goes the distance. If it ends this next round, 12 o'clock. But I'd say 12:15. You'll be safe. Roughly. If this goes the distance, 12:15, main event should start. All right, third round is about to start. Next week is going to be a stat card. Armis Ryuki, Dan Hooker. Bilal and yes, sir, no problem. Appreciate you watching. All right, third round started. Oh, I forgot to do the timer. We're a little behind, but it's all right. Oh, Valentina landing a nice body kick. Another nice body kick. Valentina is very comfortable. Zhang Weili looks tired. She looks exhausted right now. Zhang Weili is breathing hard. Pumping the jab. Head kick. Zhang Weili. Valentina is very relaxed. Still defensively striking. Ooh. Zhang Weili looks exhausted. Ooh! Valentina landing a nice jab. Zhang Weili is blitzing in, but not keeping her guard up. So she's getting hit with some good shots. Valentina, another jab. Zhang Weili getting hit every time she comes in. Valentina in that southpaw position is just preventing a lot from Zhang Weili right now. Valentina is spinning back kick to Zhang Weili's belly. I agree. I think Valentina will win by decision if all 5 rounds end just like this. Yeah, I agree. I think Valentina is a very good game manager. I think she can manage a fight very well. But if Zhang Weili starts putting the fire on her, she can easily lose. It's just, I think Valentina can manage a fight very well. She has a good overall skill set, so her ability to prevent anything crazy happening is very good. Zhang Weili, big elbow. Back to the feet on the striking. Valentina just defensively striking, still in that same position, southpaw stance. Just waiting for Weili to come in. Oh, good knee by Valentina. This is such a great game plan by Valentina. Weili, who has the clear reach disadvantage, has to come in, has to blitz forward. Valentina can wait all day and just pick her shots. Great game plan by Valentina. Weili is just throwing so much just to disguise her punches, but Valentina's reading everything. Valentina has to just make sure she's not getting caught with anything crazy, because Weili does like to blitz out of the most randomest times and spots. Yeah, Valentina so far, I think she's still winning this round, and she clinches up. She has double underhooks. Valentina has double underhooks on Weili, takes her down again, half guard position. Valentina is just clear the grappling advantage, has the strength advantage, everything. I mean, Valentina looks so good right now in the grappling department. Valentina is in the exact same position. Half guard with a crossface and the left arm underhook. Nothing will progress right here given that Valentina is in half guard. And they're against the fence. Yeah, this is clearly Valentina's fight. I mean, she's up right now 3-0. She definitely won this round without a doubt. $30 left. Valentina clearly won this round. Weili looks exhausted. She doesn't have an answer for anything. She can't get Valentina off of her. Valentina landing some big shots right now on the ground. Weili is not doing anything. She's just stuck. Yeah, Valentina looks phenomenal. All right, fourth round. That's huge. That's big for Valentina. She's up 3-0 right now without a doubt. If I was Valentina, I would not change a single thing. Keep defensively striking. Pick your shots. And then the moment Weili comes in, throw a knee up the middle or check right hook, and then initiate the takedown. Oh, yeah, looks like a huge difference in levels. I agree. I mean, I think Weili still is a good fighter, but when you look at the range, the height difference, the strength, there is a clear difference. Huge difference in those departments. Still, Weili is still a very skillful fighter, but in the grappling department, for sure, Valentina is holding Weili down. Main event coming up next. Gosh, I'm so ready for that. Fourth round. I keep forgetting to start the timer. Valentina, southpaw position again. Stance. I mean, southpaw stance, not position stance. Another great body kick by Valentina. Looked like that hurt Weili. Weili isn't moving forward as much as she was earlier in the fight. Looks like those body kicks might be adding up. Valentina still needs to be careful, though. Don't advance too much because Weili can still explode on you and blitz without you expecting it. She still has power. If I was Zhang Weili, I'd be careful about blitzing in, though, with your right hand down because Valentina could just throw a left high kick and catch you. Body kicks are eating up Zhang Weili right now. Oh! Head kick by Valentina. We just called that. Imagine if she would have knocked her out with that. And me calling that. Insane. Valentina is just picking her shots right now. Doing what she wants. Another clinch by Valentina. Tie clinch. Nasty knee to the body. Elbow to the head. Valentina is doing exactly what she needs to do to win this fight. Initiate the grappling when Zhang Weili is close. And then at range, just throw body kicks. Prevent the movement. Throw a lot of leg kicks. Eat up the legs and body of Zhang Weili. Prevent the movement when they fight like this. Oh, good body kick by Zhang Weili. By Valentina. Zhang Weili is getting ate up with these body kicks. Zhang Weili does not want to move forward anymore, dude. She is getting killed with these body kicks. Oh! Valentina landed a nasty right hand, and Zhang Weili just ate it. Zhang Weili's got to pull something off, like something crazy. Zhang Weili is definitely going back down to the strawweight division after this fight. Oh, Valentina just landed a nice jab. That southpaw southpaw stance from Valentina is so dominant. An open stance, you can throw body kicks and head kicks, and it's so hard to catch when you're Zhang Weili. Yeah, Valentina is just making her way right now with Zhang Weili. We predicted this, though. We said this exact thing, though. Valentina is just a better striker. And then when it comes down to a kickboxing fight, you got to go with Valentina. She's more precise. She's just dangerous. Another takedown by Valentina. Back in half guard. Minute left right now, so you can implement some damage. Land some big elbows, some big hammer fists, and try and get this fight over. Another nasty crossface right now by Valentina. Oh, looking for a head arm choke. Valentina couldn't get it. She's still in half guard. She has a nasty crossface right now. Shoulder strikes right now from Valentina. Valentina looks like she's just doing this with motion. Easy right now. Another nasty shoulder strike from Valentina. Another nasty shoulder strike from Valentina. Valentina is just eating up Zhang Weili's face. Zhang Weili has 10 seconds. Another nasty shoulder strike. Yep. Round 4 is over. Zhang Weili getting ate up on the feet, on the ground. She can't do nothing. Valentina was like some nasty body kicks. Some nasty body kicks right there. Yeah, this is Valentina's fight. I don't like this advice there from John Wood. John Wood said when Valentina comes forward, you got their right hand. Like, I don't think Valentina's coming forward, though. That's the problem. I don't think. I think it will be a decision. They ain't committing full, just following Fabian's. Yeah, I agree. This will be a decision win. I don't think Valentina's going to be able to. She's not going to risk anything in this anymore. Like, she could catch Zhang Weili because Zhang Weili has to win. She has to. Zhang Weili, this is the 5th round. She has to do something. She has to do something. So Valentina could catch her, but I don't know. I think Valentina's going to play the safe and try to keep this a safe round. You know, she's up 4-0 right now. No reason to risk anything. She could catch Zhang Weili if she comes in. Zhang Weili clearly blitzing on Valentina, landing more strikes. Valentina clinches up with Zhang Weili again against the cage. Valentina still clinched up with Zhang Weili. Has the underhooks. Or underhook. Trying to get the other one. Zhang Weili has her back against the fence right now. Valentina has landed the knees to the body very well this fight. Another nasty body kick by Valentina. Zhang Weili now clinches up with Valentina. Valentina reverses it, has Zhang Weili against the cage. Has an underhook, looking to take her down. Zhang Weili now reverses it. Now she's pushing Valentina against the cage. Zhang Weili, nasty elbow. Valentina double underhook. Looking for the trip. Gets her thrown down. Valentina is now in the guard of Zhang Weili. 3 minutes left. Valentina's just going to hold this out. No way she gives this up. Manage control right here. Just landing some big punches. Yep, this was the clear difference maker right here, though. The strength, the size, the kick. I mean, everything was a difference maker, the striking and the grappling. But the clear difference maker in this fight, though, was the kickboxing, the range, and the grappling. I mean, every time Valentina went for a takedown, a trip, every time she had the underhooks, she was doing what she wanted to do. Zhang Weili couldn't do anything. And the fact that Valentina is getting this constant crossface on Zhang Weili just shows you she's dictating this fight. She's doing exactly what she wants to do. She's doing so good in this fight right now. Valentina is just controlling Zhang Weili. 2 minutes left. The fight's over. I mean, Zhang Weili is just stuck here. Look at that control time. 2.5 minutes round 1, 4 minutes round 2, minute and a half round 3, minute 15 round 4, and so far a minute in round 5. Shevchenko is doing exactly what she needs to do. Minute 45 left. Valentina just dominating right now. Zhang Weili can't do nothing. Man, put some respect on Valentina. They're talking about Amanda Nunes still being the GOAT. Yeah, she's a great fighter. She knocked out Holly Holm, Ronda Rousey, Cyborg. But what Valentina has done, she's just dominating everybody in the flyweight division. Who is stopping Valentina? Valentina just in half guard still. Zhang Weili just can't do nothing. Valentina landing shoulder strikes, punches to the side of the head, elbows to the body. 50 seconds left. Fight's over, pretty much. 45 seconds. Zhang Weili's corner is pissed right now. John Wood is just in shock of what's going on. Put some respect on Valentina's name, bro. Put some respect on Valentina's name. Dang, even at 38, she's strong. Them Russians are crazy for real. Oh, bro, that's why America has been teamed up with Russia for as long as we have, you know? Them Russians are insane. Valentina! She saved my picks. Let's go. Valentina 5-0 right there. 50. I said this was going to be the greatest women's fight of all time. I was so wrong with that. But I was right with Valentina beating Zhang Weili. 7 for 13 so far in picks. I could go 8 for 14 if Islam wins. Co-main event's over. Valentina clearly won 50-45. She won every single round. That was domination. 12 o'clock right now. God, dude, that fight felt like it lasted 40 minutes. Gosh, I'm tired. That's what a woman's fight will do to you. Make you tired. I'm just kidding. Valentina's a dog. All right, 12 o'clock. One fight left, main event. Without a doubt, I think Valentina beating Zhang Weili like that puts her in that GOAT status. I don't know if you could put her above Amanda Nunes, but it sure is close. Who do you think will win, Jack versus Islam? I got Islam Makhachev. I think the overall skills of Islam is better than Jack Della Maddalena, but I've got this feeling Jack Della Maddalena might overwhelm Islam on the feet. Gun to my head, I'm putting Islam Makhachev. I think he beats Jack Della Maddalena. But with how tonight's been, with the crazy knockouts, I think Jack Della Maddalena could do it. I'm picking Islam Makhachev. I think the overall skills, the grappling, I think the striking will be in Islam's favor. Although, yes, Jack Della Maddalena is a better boxer and he's probably got better striking IQ than Islam. I think the threat of the takedown and the grappling will overwhelm Jack Della Maddalena. It's his first fight in this weight class with that effect. It could affect. I think it will. Yeah, I don't know though. Islam is pretty big, and the way he manhandles lightweights, I don't know if welterweights is going to be that much of a problem. I would say no. I don't think the welterweight class will affect him. It could in terms of 4th and 5th round. Because remember, Islam Makhachev looked exhausted against Dustin Poirier in that 4th and 5th round. He looked exhausted against Volkanovski in the 4th and 5th round, and those guys are in the same weight class. So I think the longer the fight goes on, the weight class will affect him. But in the first 3 rounds, I don't think the weight class is going to be a problem for Islam. The biggest thing, though, is if Islam can take down Jack Della Maddalena early, when the fighters are dry, when it's, a dry fight, I think that's where Islam is the most dangerous. Good question, though. Nice points. 100% logical, too. Appreciate it. Good questions. I don't know. Seeing what Valentina just did to Islam Makhachev, it's hard for me. I'm sorry. What the fuck am I talking about? Seeing what Valentina just did to Zhang Weili, I could easily see Jack Della Maddalena kind of doing the same thing to Islam Makhachev. But with how skillful Islam Makhachev is and the fighters he has beaten and just his overall skills, his grappling, his fighting IQ, the people he has beaten, it's hard for me to look past Islam Makhachev. One of my buddies once said to me when I was originally going to pick Jack Della Maddalena, and then he said to me, if you had $100 to put on the fight, would you really put that on Jack Della Maddalena to beat Islam? And then that's what convinced me, okay, Islam Makhachev is going to beat Jack Della Maddalena, because at the end of the day, Islam is reliable. He always finds a way to win. His finishing ability, his ability to grapple with these high-level fighters and just finish them with ease. Dustin Poirier, Charles Oliveira, head kick knockout Volkanovski. He submitted Renato Moicano. it does mean something. I think he beats Jack Della Maddalena. Valentina is the GOAT, bro. Oh, man, it feels so good getting a pick like this right and having the points I did, because it just shows research is king, bro. All right. All right. Islam Makhachev, Jack Della Maddalena. Oh my God! Now they got to interview Zhang Weili. Joe better ask her if she's going to go back to the strawweight division. Joe just asked Zhang Weili if she's going to go back down to the strawweight division. I imagine Zhang Weili goes back down to the strawweight division. You know, I mean, the way you just got manhandled in this division with this much time off too. I don't think she's fought since like January or February. So she's had time to like bulk up. Yeah, she has to go back. Take that belt from Mackenzie Dern. Versus current 155-pound champion. Who is it? I forgot his name. Ilya Taporia. It's the current 155-pound champ. I agree. Islam versus Ilya would have been nice. Zhang Weili's fine. All right, Joe, wrap up this interview. Let's get to the main event. All right, Joe asked the question again if Zhang Weili's going to move down to the strawweight division. Zhang Weili says she's going to take a break and think about it. Oh my God, Joe. Pull the microphone away. Let's get to the main event. JDM versus Islam, bro. Come on. My God. I'm just... Joe Rogan, bro, has got to quit doing these post-fight interviews. All right. All right, now it's time for the greatest fight of the year, maybe of the past 5 years. It's some Makhachev versus Jack Della Maddalena. Oh. Chill, they know we hyped. LOL. All right, bro. Mobstar Evloev in the crowd. Let's get it. He should be next for the belt. It's just crazy how for like weeks and weeks and weeks we've been anticipated for, can Islam do it? Can Jack Della Maddalena be the one to stop Islam? And now like we're here. You ain't sleepy? Of course I'm sleepy, bro. I'm exhausted. But you know what? After this live stream, after this insane card ends, I'm going to grind out 2 videos. One about the main event, and then another one covering the entire main card. Edit them, post them, go to sleep. So hopefully I can go to bed around 3 or 4. Might hop on Battlefield 6, depending on how tired I am. And then go to bed, sleep in tomorrow, hit the gym, then watch the Panthers play the Falcons. That's the plans for tomorrow. It's crazy to think how dominant Islam is in the grappling department, and he has the highest significant strike accuracy in UFC lightweight history, 59%. Which just shows you, is it because his grappling is such a threat, people don't pay attention to his striking? That's why striking accuracy is so high? Or is it because his striking really is that good, It's a question to think about. Islam is just, dude, he's one of them guys where anything can happen. Dude, I am so ready for next week. The card, UFC Qatar Cutter, is at 1 p.m., which is going to be so nice. I like how they're playing Paramount Plus ads on the pay-per-view card already. Oh my goodness. I need some more coffee. New York. 12:11. We've been streaming for 2 hours, 16 minutes. One fight left. The main event, boy. Oh, I'm so hyped. All right. Here it is. Main event. Should we be rocking the double for this now? This can't even stay in my ear. I hope JDM comes out to TNT again, because that is such a good song. I was hyped like this last time. It was Hamza versus Duplessis. Yeah, same. That card was stacked. UFC 319. Some good knockouts. It is something to think about. Makhachev's last 2 wins are against Dustin Poirier and Renato Moicano. Is that more impressive than Bilal Muhammad and Gilbert Burns, Great promo by UFC, Islam Makhachev. If Islam becomes a double champ right here, bro. Gosh, I kind of want to see Jack Della Maddalena win. I want to see the Australian do something crazy right here. Jack Della Maddalena could do it. He definitely can. I rewatched that fight too, 2-3 days ago. JDM versus Bilal. JDM was piecing up Bilal. Even from the beginning, rounds 1 and 2, he was piecing up Bilal. And I know Bilal and Jack Della Maddalena, Bilal and Islam Makhachev aren't the same fighter, but the fact that Jack Della Maddalena did what he did against Bilal is just so impressive. All right. This is going to be fight of the year, maybe. I can't believe I called Valentina Zhang Weili possibly fight of the year, and then Valentina beats her in that fashion. That's what happens when you speak too early. All right, come on now. Let's get the walkouts going. Dude, if Islam Makhachev submits Jack Della Maddalena within 2 minutes in the first round, I'm going to literally shit my pants. He can, but if it comes to a unanimous decision, UFC ain't sleeping on them. Poster boy. Oh, I know. I mean, if Islam Makhachev beats Jack Della Maddalena, he really might be in conversation of greatest of all time. I mean, I know what John Jones did was impressive, but and GSP and Anderson Silva, but Islam Makhachev, if he beats someone like Jack Della Maddalena or finishes him, I mean, he's in that conversation. All right, Islam Makhachev's walking out. He'll be good then, no doubt. Yeah, I think so. All right, main event. Islam's walking out to some fucking party remix DJ. Man, I would have loved to go on to this fight. Madison Square Garden, UFC 322. Come on. This is the longest intro of a walkout. All right, Islam's walking out. Is this not like a party DJ walkout song right now? What is this walkout song? Looking to become first Russian 2-division UFC champion. This is literally a party. He would be good then. I think does he tie Anderson Silva's record if he wins, or does he beat it? 16 fight unbeaten win streak. I think he ties it. Islam is like a natural 170. I mean, the dude is jacked. He's big. He's huge for lightweight. $12.20. What did I say? $12.15. Main event will start. Don't be doubting them Russians, man. Islam Makhachev. He might do it. Yeah, he has 15. He has not lost in 11 plus years. That's insane. Yeah, so if he wins this fight, he'll tie Anderson Silva's win streak in the UFC with 16. Pretty crazy. The last fighter to try to do that was Kamaru Usman, and of course he got head kicked KO'd against Leon Edwards. All right. JDM's about to walk out. I'm surprised Trump wasn't at this fucking pay-per-view. As many times as he shows up, UFC testing our patience right now. Oh, I know. With as much as I love how Dana talks about how long boxing intros are and how boxing is so slow. Yeah, he comes out to TNT again. Bro, Jack Della Maddalena might have the greatest walkout of all time. TNT? AC/DC? Come on. Oi. 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 Bro, this gets you fired up right now. I kind of want Jack Della Maddalena to fucking beat Islam, pull off the upset. Oh, yeah, boy. Let's go, Jack. All right, I picked Islam to win. I picked Islam to win. But I want to see Jack Della Maddalena pull off the upset. Let's go. Start. Oh, yeah. Come on, Jack. Dude, his aura, bro. Jack Della Maddalena's got some aura right now. Wish UFC fighters had a paycheck like boxers. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Dude, I freaking love Jack Della Maddalena, man. I want to see him pull off this win. Look at this Aussie. Oi! Oi! JDM looks mean, bro. God, I hope he pulls off this fucking upset. I just don't think it's going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen, but I hope it does. 18 fight win streak, has not lost in 10 plus years. Yeah, Jack Della Maddalena looks angry right now. Makhachev to win by submission, a plus 175. Dang, people don't think this fight's going to go the distance. Either JDM wins by KO or Islam wins by submission. Pretty insane. This is a huge fight, bro. Let's go. Have you bet anything on this? Yes, I have. I bet every single fight. I just did a straight bet. I think like 7. I did a straight bet. I'm 7 for 13 right now. Straight bet. That's what I did. That's what I betted on. Oh shit, wrong right there. That's what I did. Straight bets. On the main event, I bet on Islam winning. So that's what I did. All right, main event. Bruce Buffer's calling it out. Let's get it. Herb Dean doing the main event. Islam looking big. He looks strong. Are those custom shorts by Islam? What is that? No, they're not. Wait, yeah, they are. This is the biggest fight of the year. Without a doubt, boys. Biggest fight of the year. Islam Makhachev versus Jack Della Maddalena. It's time. Let's go. Let's fucking go. I'm just surprised on like how this fight has not gotten more like coverage. Like why do we wait till the week of? Why are we waiting till the week of to cover this fight? Biggest fight of the year. -305 favorite. That's a big favorite right there. I'd be putting some money on JDM. Makhachev looks extremely calm right now. JDM I don't think he has any pressure on him. I think a lot of people are expecting JDM to lose. So, I mean, he's got nothing to lose and everything to gain. So, I think right now, honestly the advantage might be in JDM's pocket with pressure-wise. He looks ripped, though. My goodness, JDM is jacked. Maybe I just haven't noticed it, but this dude is cut. Could we see a potential strength and size difference in the grappling department of JDM and Islam? Like, what if JDM does what Valentina just did to Weili? All right, they're in the center. All right, boys. Woo! All right. All right. Oh, shit. Anybody else rock hard right now? All right, round one's about to start. I'm starting the timer right when the door shuts. JDM should be really careful when getting... All right, it's starting. Round one. Islam with the first strike, a leg kick. Another leg kick by Islam. JDM pushing Islam on the feet already. Islam throwing the leg kicks early. Not much of a size difference on the feet from Islam to JDM. They still look relatively the same height. JDM landing the jab to the head, to the body so far. Oh, Islam landing a very nice hook. JDM's going to the body again with the jab. Islam with the takedown, single leg. Trip. Islam easily took down Della Maddalena. Islam is in half guard right now. He's got the cross face in the exact position that Valentina was in. Half guard with the cross face. JDM is trying to get his arms out, trying to get some underhooks. Islam's on top early. A lot of time left in the first round. Islam is trying to get his leg cleared. Looks like he's trying to get into side control. Right now that he's comfortable in half guard. Landing some nice shots. Islam just landing some small punches to the side of the head. Hand fighting a little bit. Della Maddalena has got to be careful and not leave a hand open. Islam is so good at pinning a hand down and going for that Kimura or a head arm choke. Della Maddalena holding the wrist of Islam, working his way up. Islam now in a funky position. Islam has the back of JDM. Islam is just holding on. JDM is trying to baby crawl his way up. Working his way to the cage. Islam has the back of JDM. Hooks in. Both hooks are in. He's got... Islam has both hooks of the back. Back to half guard. Islam is in half guard. JDM's doing a very good job, though, keeping his hands cleared, looking for underhooks, landing elbows while he is on bottom. JDM is looking nice in that, but Islam is controlling very well, keeping his balance, his posture up. Islam is in a dominant position right here. Half guard with his hand free where he can just land some elbows and punches. JDM needs to get his head into the stomach of Islam and start looking for that underhook, trying to escape. Maybe go through the back door. Maybe look for an underhook. Looking for a Darce right here. Islam is looking for the Darce. Islam's got the neck of JDM, and he's looking for that. Looks like he's trying to get the Darce. JDM's trying to work his way up. Still stuck in bottom half. Islam is just maintaining that top pressure on JDM, not allowing him to have any space. Islam is just constantly working. JDM has the leg of Islam. Ooh, JDM landed a JDM landed a head kick from bottom while Islam was down. Complete dominance right there from Islam. My goodness, boy. Great takedown by Islam right there, that single leg. That was nice. What do you think? Who do you think won this round? Oh, come on, man. Islam won that round, bro. Easy round 1 win right there. Round 2. This is turning out like the Duplessis fight, dang. Let's wait till round 3 before we start saying that, because Islam might pull off something crazy. All right, round 2. Oh, Islam is still dangerous on the feet. It is insane how much power he's got. JDM throws a leg kick, almost gets caught by Islam. Islam looking for that level change, landing the jab very nice. Ooh, Islam threw a head kick. Oh, Islam clinching up with Jack. Got one underhook. Jack has got to get an underhook and start turning Islam into that cage. Cannot let Islam work against that cage. Oh, good trip by Jack. 50-50 right now. It's a scramble. No, Jack is trying to go for an arm bar, but he's not going to have it. He's going to be stuck in bottom right here, and Islam's going to land some punches if he's not careful. Jack just went for a dumb arm. Why is he trying to go for this arm bar? Let it go. Work to your knees. Oh, Islam's about to be in a dominant position right here. North-south position right now. Islam is in a good position. Islam is in north-south right now. Landing some elbows. Now he's in half guard. Jack in bottom half right now. Islam landing some elbows. Some hammer fists right now in bottom half. He's isolating an arm. He's got to be careful. Jack's got to be careful because Islam is very good in this position. Islam's looking for that underhook, trying to get that crossface. Islam's landing some shoulder strikes. Islam is trying to pin the hand of Jack to try and maybe go to a crucifix. Islam has that crossface again, back in half guard. Still 2 minutes left. A lot of time for Islam to finish this fight. This is a long time for Jack to be on the ground and get hit with these shots. He has to do something. He's got to get out of here. JDM looks tired right now. He's just trying to hold position. Islam is in a very good position right now. He doesn't really have to risk anything, which isn't the greatest thing to watch, but Jack Della Maddalena is in a bad position right now, being in bottom half with your back flat on the canvas. JD, fucking Islam is breathing through the mouth. Jack is just stuck right now. Islam's just landing some punches. Islam is trying to isolate that left arm of Jack, but he's doing a very good job of keeping that forearm in Islam's neck. Oh, he's got to watch out for a Dariush right here. Islam is still in half guard. He's trying to isolate the left arm of Jack Della Maddalena. He can get a head arm chuck right here. Oh, nope. Islam couldn't get it. Jack's defending very well right now. Islam is landing some shots right now on top. Landing big elbows. Islam's landing big elbows on top. 20 seconds left. Jack Della Maddalena is just surviving right now. He can't do nothing. Working his way up to his feet now. Fights back on the feet. Islam is still clinching with JDM against the cage. Looking for another takedown. That's the end of the second round. That's clear 2-0 right now for Islam. See what Craig Jones says to Jack in this corner. All right, basically, Jack's coach basically just said, let's not take this to the ground. Like, bro, I'm trying not to. Jack is getting worked up right now and making mistakes. He needs to chill and think with cool head. There are 3 more rounds, but pressure is more on Jack as victory slipping away. I agree 100%. I 100% agree. It's also, like, it's hard not to get taken down when you're facing Islam Makhachev. Like, it's hard to say, hey, don't go to the ground, stay on the feet, switch your stances, give Islam different looks. It's like, yeah, but, dude, I can't prevent the takedown. The moment Islam is clinching up with him, the moment he has an underhook, it's hard to, like, get away. Bro, why is this freezing up? Oh, I forgot to start the timer. I'm 10 seconds behind. The timer is 10 seconds late. All right, Islam's the one advancing. He's the one pushing Jack Della Maddalena on his back foot. Both fighters are in southpaw stance. Jack is the one getting put on his back foot. Islam is the one dictating the pace right now, landing good leg kicks. Islam is dictating the pace right now. Jack looks tired. Islam's going to look for that single leg again. Jack is keeping that front foot so far out that it's right there for Islam to grab. Another great leg kick by Islam. Great front kick by Islam. Islam's kicking game has gotten a lot better. Ooh. That's about to be a crazy heck. Ooh, Islam landing some punches. Oh, Islam's clinching up with Jack right now. Good tie clinch right there. Islam's going to look for that takedown. Jack landing good shots to the body, though. Good combinations. Jack needs to get them hands flowing. Make Islam scared to be close. Oh, great double leg by Islam. Jack couldn't prevent it at all. Great level change. Good double leg takedown right there. Islam's got the neck of JDM. Might be looking for a Darce choke right here. Looking for that Darce choke. Oh! Almost got that Darce. Dude, Islam's submission attempts right now are getting close. I'd be if I was Jack, I'd be careful of getting your arms stuck like that. Islam's in half guard again. Jack's not being able to do anything right now. Jack looks exhausted. Yeah, Jack's got to find an underhook. He needs to maybe try and find his way through the back door. I mean, you're going to give up your back to Islam, but I mean, this is Islam's territory right now. Is half guard or side control. Islam working to get that underhook and get that crossface. Islam is just easily controlling Jack Della Maddalena right now. Islam is looking really good. Landing some great shots. Crossface again. Islam has the crossface of Jack Della Maddalena. In half guard. Looking to get his leg over and go to side control. Islam's just landing some big punches now. Jack Della Maddalena is getting ragdolled on the ground from Islam. He's looking for the Darce again. Islam is looking for the Darce again. Jack's got to be careful with that left hand. Islam's a little too high there to get that Darce. Jack is just defending well right now, just high blocking. Islam landing big elbows still. Still trying to find that Darce. Jack looks so tired right now. It just looks like he's like one step behind on Islam. Islam is trying to get to side control. He just can't. His right leg keeps getting caught from JDM. Man, I would love to see all those people talking shit about Islam now, you know? Giving all that hate to Islam, saying he's not good. I mean, what Islam is doing right now at JDM is impressive. This looks exactly like how that Duplessis and Chimaev fight went. Except Islam is trying to go for more finishes than Chimaev did. JDM is now trying to go for a takedown. Nice scramble by JDM, though. End of the first round. End of the third round. Going to the fourth round right now. I think no matter how much you train for these wrestling guys, until you meet a Dagestani in the cage, it's a whole different level. This is turning out just like the Duplessis fight. I had high hopes. I agree 100%. I mean, this is turning exactly like that Duplessis fight. I mean, Jack Della Maddalena's not getting stuck in a crucifix. You know, Duplessis was getting held by Chimaev in that crucifix position. At least JDM is like making more scrambles happen, you know? Islam is just, he's looking good, landing great leg kicks, good body kicks, controlling the inside, and just dominating the takedowns. I mean, the moment he initiates the takedown, he is getting it. And Jack Della Maddalena can't even stop. He's not even preventing the first layer of defense. He can't even stop the takedown. If you can't stop the takedown, then you're just going to keep getting put on your back, you know? The moment you can start defending the takedown, then you can be offensive. But if you can't even prevent the takedown, I mean, you're just playing catch up. All right, round 4. I keep forgetting to start the timer. Only reason Islam gets hate is because he's a Muslim plus more of a wrestler style. I agree. Islam landing some nice punches. Open stance right now. JDM in orthodox. Islam in southpaw. Open stance right now, so you gotta look for a head kick. If you're Islam Makhachev, I would start throwing some body kicks and maybe throw a head kick. If you're JDM, the moment you throw a leg kick, you're gonna get taken down, so you gotta be careful with that. Islam landing these great body kicks right now in this open stance. Islam back into this. Why is Jack in this open stance, though? Maybe to prevent the takedowns, but you're just going to get killed with kicks. Jack's slipping ability, too, isn't that great when he's in orthodox, only in southpaw. I would be south. If I was, yep, now he's back in southpaw, right foot forward. Oh, great double leg takedown by Islam Makhachev. Right when Jack Della Maddalena was switching stances, too. Great takedown by Islam Makhachev. 3 minutes left in round 4. I mean, he's got plenty of time to do something right here. Plenty of time. Islam landing some big punches right now. Just holding Jack down. He's trying to pin the arm and go to a crucifix right now. Islam is looking to try and pass. Oh, he's got the back again. He's got one hook. Islam's got one hook. Ooh, nice roll by JDM, but now Islam's just got the back. He just triangled the body of JDM. He's in a very good position right now. Ooh. Islam just trapped JDM's arm. 2-on-1 situation right now. JDM is just fighting to survive. Islam's in a very dominant position. He's got the hook still. And he's in half guard again. Getting that crossface right now. Islam landing some big punches. Back to square one right now. Man, I feel so bad for Islam. Like he's trying to like finish the fight. He's trying to get in these positions, but JDM is just scrambling so well. JDM is just stuck right now in bottom half. Minute and a half left. He's just being controlled. There's nothing he's doing. There's nothing he can do. He's just getting ragdolled. JDM is just getting beat up. I mean, his legs are red. Jack can't even work his way up right now. He can't get an underhook. He can't. Makhachev is just dominating this fight. My goodness. Makhachev's trying to get to side control, but his leg is caught. Looking for a Kimura or a key lock. He's got the arm straightened out. 20 seconds left in round 4. Islam. JDM's working his way back to the feet, but JDM's working his way back to the feet. Islam's got the hips of Jack. End of round 4. End of round 4. 1 round left. This fight's over. This round's over. Yeah, I agree. After this round, I'm literally wondering what the hell did Jack prepare for all these months? So disappointing from Jack's point of view. Literally can't execute his plan. Instead, getting ragdolled. Dang. I mean, what was Jack's plan? You know? What was his plan in this fight? Genuinely speaking, what was his plan? To prevent the takedown and just bust up the feet? Like, I mean, maybe he pulls off a Leon Edwards moment. I just don't see it happening. Dude, does it look like Jack Della Maddalena is about to cry? Is he about to cry? He looks... Maybe JDM broke his leg. I don't know. Maybe that's why he's an orthodox. Because that right leg. Yep. Yeah, I think JDM hurt his leg. I think he hurt his right leg. Oh no, but he was getting ragdolled like GTA and NPC characters. Yeah, I agree. I think JDM hurt his right leg. You see that he's in orthodox and he can't be in southpaw and he's not throwing leg kicks with that right leg. JDM is about to get submitted. Straight arm lock right here. Islam's looking for a Kimura. Or a key lock, actually. This is a key lock. Straight arm lock or a key lock. Jack looks like he's in pain. Look at his face. JDM has got to get that knee up. Get that knee shield. He's in pain. Look at his face. Islam's just going to ride this out. I mean, there's no... Just complete dominance. Islam having this amount of cardio, this pressure, all 5 rounds, beating someone like Jack Della Maddalena. Islam might be the GOAT. He might be the GOAT. Might be the greatest of all time. What he's doing right now is just... complete dominance. Jack is just getting ragdolled right now, dude. What the hell, man? He is getting ragdolled. 3 minutes left, and JDM's just... What's going on? I think he had to have broke his leg. He had to have broke his leg. There ain't no way he's just... Islam in half guard just doing what he's done this entire fight, all 5 rounds. It's insane that the co-main event and main event was this lopsided, you know? The fact that Islam is just doing this to Jack Della Maddalena. This has got to be over 20 minutes of control time. At least Duplessis got on top of Hamza in 5th round. Jack is tripping. I think his spirit is broken at this point. Only way now is KO. I don't even think he's going to be able to KO. Like, he's got to stand up. He's not even standing up. He's not even getting close to getting underhooks or working his way to his knees, or he's about to get Darced. If Islam submits Jack Della Maddalena right here, he could. It looks like Jack could get a buggy choke. Look at Jack's face. He's struggling. Yeah, he's gassed out. Yeah. Jack has to be hurt, right? I mean, ain't no way he's just getting Darce choke. Darce choke. Jack is looking good right now on the defensive side. Dude, this is the thing, man. People counted out Islam this entire fucking camp. People counted him out on the size. I know he was a minus 300 favorite, but people were saying, oh, he's too small and he looked bad against Dustin Poirier. Here's the fact. Islam Makhachev has the best grappling in the UFC. His ability to control and take down whoever he wants is undeniable. His ability to disguise his takedowns is unbelievable. His level change is next level. And it doesn't matter what weight class he's at. It doesn't matter who he's fighting. If you cannot prevent the takedown, if you can't disguise your strikes with anything, he's just going to beat you up. And it doesn't matter. And that's the reality. Like, I don't think anybody's stopping this. It doesn't matter if this is boring. It doesn't matter if this is not fun for people to watch. It's dominating. And people don't want to admit this, but Islam Makhachev might be the most dominating fighter in UFC history. I mean, like, what he's doing is just, he's very rarely losing rounds. Acknowledgement right there. Islam Makhachev just acknowledged JDM. Dang, man. Craig Jones is what, 0-3 now against Islam Makhachev? Can't count out Islam Makhachev, man. Complete dominations. I went 8 for 14 on my picks. Not good, but main event and co-main event, I got 100% correct on exactly how it went. That was fun. Good card. I got Sean Brady, Leon, and Benel Dariush wrong, but Islam, 2-time champion, number 1 now, pound for pound, without a doubt. Top 3 GOAT. He's definitely above Anderson Silva on the GOAT list. Just dominated Jack Della Maddalena. Just dominated him. I mean, dude. What Islam did, you can't recreate. He's now on a 16-fight unbeaten win streak. Just beat Jack Della Maddalena. Islam, dude. Imagine what his fight against Michael Morales may look like, you know? Carlos Prates. Honestly, all rounds over, dang, it felt so fast and cool with your commentary. Appreciate it, big dog. All rounds over. Yep. Fight's over. Islam, 2 division champion. 50-45. Complete domination. First Russian 2 division champion. 2-time champion. That is awesome. That is awesome. I ain't gonna lie. It is awesome seeing that. Yeah, Islam. Islam's that guy, bro. Islam, bro. All right. That's over. Thanks for the commentary. You gain a new sub. I'll take my leave now. All the best, sir. God bless you. Appreciate it. You as well. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for watching the stream. Islam Makhachev wins. Valentina wins. But I got the other fights wrong. But I appreciate the watch. Appreciate the sub. Thank you so much for watching. Probably the one and only time I might live stream. This is the first time and the last time, most likely. But I appreciate it all. Islam Makhachev, the new welterweight champion. Let's go, boys. See y'all in the next video.